Oh, no. When I fall a distance. Never knowing which way's up, down. It's never what it seems when it's all I'm ever missing. And it feels as though I'm waiting. And I don't need no head in my hands to know I'm ever heading way south. I think I'll find it all somewhere between the ice and fire, 'cause it's all I'm ever thinking. And I need another savior. I don't hear anything about it right now. Take down all of this is jaded somehow. It's not me. So fade a little off in the wind. Make it up, break it up, find out it's the hardest to be. Never good at reading signposts. I lost my way at 1:15. I'd shed a tear if I could even conjure up emotion. And I'm hungry for a feeling. I don't hear anything about it right now. Take down all of it is jaded somehow. It's not me. So fade a little off in the wind. Make it up, break it up, find that it's the hardest to be. Don't hear anything about it right now. Take down all of this is jaded somehow. It's not me. So fade a little off in the wind. Make it up, break it up, find it, it's the hardest to be.
Hello. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I'm playing the super depressive tech noir style detective game. Hopefully it should appear anytime now. I'm assuming you can hear it because I can see the volume going ape shit. Yeah, there it is. It's finally appeared. But yeah, I now have the option of glorious 2K streaming, so feel free to up that quality. So it should be available if your internet can handle it, that is. Good evening, Celtic. How are you doing? I'm gonna jump straight back in so that we're not being blasted by sousaphones.
Drunken call was as healthy as my usual cigarette dinner, but I needed this conversation. And something told me she needed it too. Anyway, it was a nice contrast with all these conversations that leave me hungover even when I don't drink.
I love the style of this game. I probably said it like 80 times when I was playing it last week, but
I recommend immediate decontamination. The level of contamination of the shell is alarmingly above all norms.
I know.
The synchronization test will take place soon. Please do not leave the apartment for the next 24 hours.
Fuck!
not expensive for a new life, huh?
Where are the
Nope. I don't have a great deal of control over this, by the way. This is just happening. I'm as much a passenger as y'all are. Tripping major balls.
Don't you already know who the murderer is?
Dead wife.
Did
Dead wife. What are you doing here?
Hey, doesn't the hero die at the end?
Yes. But he's trying.
And when will you cuff me?
You want me to cuff you?
Don't you want to?
If I
Ooh.
don't get up from this couch, grab my drugs, I'll die.
You might
Drugs
want to
should be in
like
the kitchen,
watch
or
the
guest room. Maybe upstairs.
VOD from last week, because you are not going to know anything that is fucking going on otherwise. Unless you already know the game, you will have no fucking earthly idea of what's going on. Which, in all honesty, I've not played it before, so I don't really know either.
Damn, empty. I think I had an.
I won't get rid of this hologram unless you take me there. Come.
Huh? What? 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 Yeah, so Nobody Wants to Die is a sort of, like, alternate future detective game. Where we are trying to figure out who murdered the mayor. But it's not quite that simple, because
There's nothing in this
it's
one
a little
either.
bit altered carbon.
In ancient cultures, the Moirai were
And,
an allegory of destiny.
People can
They represented
change
the-
bodies by extracting this weird shit that I can't remember the name of. That's something I can't remember the name of it. It's not malachite, I don't think. It's a similar word, but and then you implant this shit into a new body, and it effectively takes on your personality and all that stuff. So effectively, it transfers you, quote unquote, from body to body. But I am not convinced that I'm not convinced that that's how it works. I think there is the original, and then everything after it is a copy. But we shall see. We shall see.
You look terrible lately. Try to smile a little. Just a little bit.
But yeah, this lady that we're constantly seeing is the character's wife, who has passed away. Which happens before the game. We've picked up a couple of clues as to why and how that happened. Ooh, the camera's getting weird.
Tell us to stay at home? Good luck with that. The city is on fire!
Attention! The sync test is ready. Immediately approach the Hestia module.
We gonna get interlinked like in Blade Runner? We fucking are as well. Oh, we having a flashback.
Logged. James, Kara, welcome back. I'm starting the synchro test.
Please take a deep breath and imagine a safe space.
Feel the ground under your feet. Excellent. Very literally, but perfect. Please select a seat.
Fucking red pill or the blue pill situation. I think that one's going to be more comfy, right? I'm going to go with that one.
Our own death is a difficult experience that we naturally repress from consciousness. In order to enable smooth functioning in the new body, we need to remember the last moments of our lives and
together face the trauma of the last death. Yes, I know. Sorry.
before we get to the point, please recall the first death.
It was just an injury. I just changed my body. My old shell went to the Hall of Fame. It looks pretty good there.
Please start calibration process.
What the fuck is this? Oh god, this looks like it's gonna be... Oh. It closes up and gets more fractured when I walk away or toward it. It's a baseball! It's a baseball! Wedding ring.
Calibration successful.
Of course.
Thank you. Let's go to the memories.
Hip flask.
It's time to confront them. Proceed to the next stage.
So yeah, this character used to be a baseball player, but
The key to synchronization
ended up
is
on the
ability
Force.
to put the past into perspective. Please try to do this. You are at the peak of your abilities and career. Have you thought about buying a Synchro Plus program?
Thanks. I can't afford it.
No worries. Common tests work just as well. Please, continue.
And that is in the apartment. That trophy.
A new body, a new chapter in life?
I had no choice. I didn't synchronize with the new shell like I did with my original.
Positive rate threshold is 80%.
Maybe for you. In sports, a fraction of every percent counts.
Excellent. You found a new purpose in life.
I'm getting a bit more about our own character here.
Finding yourself in a new reality is a huge challenge.
Turns out I have a knack for this job.
Do you miss your job?
You don't even realize.
Let's move on to the last death event.
What the fuck is that? It's Shai Hulud? What the fuck? Oh, it's a train. It's not a sandworm, it's a train that's made to look like a snake.
It seems that the complexity of the trauma will not allow us to continue.
I can handle it.
Synchronization is a process, not an act. Try to isolate minor events using all your senses, or stop and extend the recovery period.
No. I'll remember. I'll get it from my memory. Some shine, grease, burn, and...
Excellent.
Seriously?
the
I had a
gun.
chance to hit it. My gun jammed, even though I cleaned it the day before.
Who did you want to hit?
All I remember is we were on a mission. Me and Seth. Powerful explosion. I think it derailed the train. My ears were ringing and... Fuck. I don't remember.
What about Seth and the one you were chasing? Can you focus on them?
I'll try.
Good go of it. Right. Hint mode. I don't think I need hint mode. I think you just follow the little orange dots.
So many bodies. I had to get him. Dispense justice.
Alright, Batman.
Bastard kept eluding me. I knew he got hit hard. But this...
James, do you blame yourself for what happened to him?
We got a lousy job. He knew the risks. But I was his partner. He relied on me.
Unstable simulation. We'd better stop for today. All right?
Now? When do I get a chance to pass the damn test? I won't let this go. I can't. I'll finish it, and I'll be back where I belong.
Trying to get his old body back.
Attention. Dynamic element detected.
This got real trippy real fast.
James, it's dangerous. It could be projection, not recollection.
I mean, I don't think I really have another choice. I think I have to go towards the giant
What
spooky
projections?
window.
This is my fucking window.
That day, 2317. Wife! Wife! Can't move. Oh shit. Right, they left that detail out. She jumped.
We recommend staying home. Your mental state is very strained and you need time to recuperate.
How long until I'm back to work?
From 9 to 12 months. Estimates may change.
Fuck! Sarah, fucked up. I don't know how to say this, but I think I'm admitting guilt.
What happened? Is everything all right? What have you done?
I can't do anything. I have no chance to go back.
James,
No. I'll finish the case. I won't leave it like this, but I won't drag you down with me. I'm sorry for earlier. I'll cover all traces. I can't drag everyone down all the time. You didn't deserve it.
whew. Wow, that's very kind of you.
Excuse me?
You're such a drama queen sometimes. What did you think? I'd leave it like that? I'll leave you with it? I have a few leads to discuss.
Really?
You think you're the only person in this town who wants to know what's going on?
Let's get busy then.
And the option out the window, I assume so. So we can have a procrastinate and a good old, hit of that nicotine. That's what I'm guessing is about to happen. Such a pretty game, though. It's so pretty. You kidding? We came out here for no reason? What? I thought this is where I had to go. So yeah, normally when you come out here, he sort of has a bit of a monologue and a cigarette. Ruminate on the current situation. I see the waypoint, I see the marker. I'm going in. Oh god, is it going to make me try and piece this thing together again? I was really bad at it last time. Oh shit, it is. I'm sorry. This may take a while. I do apologize. Thank you for sticking with me. Oh, shit, here we go. I can't even
Zeppelin
remember.
crashing into the building right after Green's death is more than just a lucky break.
Lucky?
For us, definitely not for them. You know exactly what I mean. Let's start with the connection between the Green case and the Icarus shooting.
The Green case and the Icarus shooting. Okay, so this one.
I still can't believe it.
At least their plans will take a while longer.
So that's not right. That's what it's called, Icarite. That's your brain juice.
Burn to a crisp.
Was that laughter?
No.
We have nothing more on him.
Okay, so this is just a little bit of trial and error.
Famous psychologist back in the circle of suspects.
More on the periphery. We have thousands of stronger leads.
Thousands?
Well, pretty much any other evidence.
Any
Oh,
other?
hell yeah.
Really?
You know exactly what I mean. Now, just get to work.
So the watch with a photo wasn't evidence of a friendly quarrel between Kovalev and Green?
They were obviously very close.
There we go. Now, what links that together? Bloody request looks like competing workmen killing important people. Why would Kovalev check off that item if it would ruin? Okay. I'm guessing.
Was the toxicology of the rest clean?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but it was normal for this social class.
So, two drops of water. Another similarity between Kovalev and Green. Did the same thing happen to Kovalu? Did they accidentally misspell his name the second time? Interesting. Okay, right, so... Where's that? Where is it?
I still don't know how he encrypted the Icarite. Why do something like that?
To avoid answers when your corpse turns up in an inconvenient situation. That tell you something?
Shit. Too many copper phase conductors with polyvinyl insulation.
What?
I really don't know.
Just gonna keep
Chief's errand boy.
brute
I
forcing
wonder
this.
how big his stable was.
Nope. We will brute force it eventually.
That damn snake again. Sarah, do you have
There
access
we go.
to the CTC registers?
Just checked. Kovalev's Icarite never made it there, which means that this is another.
This is another final death. They both left this world, and they left behind quite a mess.
Do you think they managed to carry out the plan from Green's letter?
All we know is they gave their lives for it.
Could anyone here know Green and Kovalev were up to something?
Damned good question. Let's check.
Okay, next piece in the puzzle. Could anyone know that Green and Kovalev were up to something? I'm gonna guess.
On one hand, he was just a pawn.
You mixing game metaphors?
Hey, people say that.
Never mind. You're right.
I'm guessing. Where's the scarf? We already used the scarf? Can we break this off? Get rid of that. Psychologist.
Salma again.
Huh, surprised.
She knows something.
Would Kovalev have let her go then?
She could pull strings.
All the more reason for Kovalev to take her down, right?
You've identified him. Great.
Yeah, it's a developer named Travis Collette.
Travis Collette. Bonjour, Travis. Travis Collette. Travis Collette.
James!
Sorry.
As the chief's trusted man, he must have known about Green's death.
Just what was he looking for here?
This is a goddamn long one, holy shit.
Are you sure?
Yes, roughly. Actually, let's look at it from a different angle.
Good idea.
Nope. It's a lot of trial and error, this. Unless, like, I cannot remember what happened last time, so that doesn't help.
Sarah, can you check
There
what
we go.
building this is?
How am I supposed to do that? This is just a small section. I need more to work with here.
He was making a deal for plans for an installation in some building. What do you need them for? Which building? So there were electrical plans, or is that what I already used? Yeah, so I already used that, okay. So, where is he? There we go. Green's building, that one. Ta-da! Include analysis.
Holy shit. So Dean was buying the blueprints for Green's apartment from Colette. And Colette didn't know about Green's death. And that order not to board Icarus. You think Dean was following the chief's orders?
We can't rule out that Dean was working for someone else.
Like who? And what the hell do Green's plans have to do with it?
Let's focus on the second question.
You think we missed something at Green's?
Everything points to that.
As long as everyone's focused on the riot now, the apartment should be empty.
Great. Let's finish what we started.
Diagnostics complete. Repair cost and fine $938.
Fuck you.
I mean, you
Don't
did
wait
wreck
for
it.
me with dinner. Late.
Cool.
After
That's
our
the end of
little
chapter
nightly
2.
talk, I knew I wasn't alone in all this. Sarah may have been only a voice in my earpiece, but it was a voice of integrity and reason, which was what I needed at times, and which could be switched off at other times, and unlike other such voices, without grabbing a bottle.
Howdy, J-Dog. Good morning, sir. How are you today? How are you doing? How is yourself? We're
James,
back in
should I send you a
Green's
sleeping
apartment.
Bag? Get a move on. Turn on the camera. Stand back. The Fed secured the entrance.
Could you?
I'm on it.
You get excited when you do something illegal.
I'm in rehab, so don't tempt me.
I'd like to see your file.
I erased it. Good luck with that.
Clever move.
Ways.
Ready.
Everything ends where it begins.
You watch too many movies. So what are we looking for?
A red X.
Okay. Any ideas?
I mean, I'm guessing it's under one of these staircases, and that looks like an empty safe.
The fucking safe. Did they just clean it out?
Are you sure it's this safe?
See something else?
Nothing. Empty. Just like my account. Get out.
Can you check what they took?
You know, it's not like I didn't break the law this week, so I'll see.
So wait and see.
James,
Well,
It's not
best
about
of
the
luck,
safe.
Jay.
you just said the complete opposite.
I changed my mind.
They took everything out. What do you want us to do? X-ray it?
Great idea.
Why am I saying anything?
See? Cables lead somewhere.
Probably to the washing machine.
Over. There's some interference. Can you repeat?
Hello?
Yes?
Storm's coming. The electronics are freaking out.
Where do they lead?
What? What? To the electricity. Ugh, never mind.
Lead up here somewhere, I believe. Yep. Because we can see the wire going up top, but how the hell do we get even further up? Because last time I came here, there wasn't a way up to the top floor. how do we get up top? That's my question. So I can see that the wire is going up there. So it's running up here, right? And across. So we lose it there, so we got to look down the other side then, right? So if it isn't that way, isn't this previous level? It is, but it's a slightly different variation. So we tried that way and it wasn't up there, so what about this way? And that goes off here. There we go.
The wall is a meter from the safe. Doesn't make sense.
Maybe I'm missing something. Safe?
I'll lock him up.
You're asking my opinion?
Right. Yoink.
What next?
We have a card. Bingo! The first rich dude's secret wall safe of my career.
Holy shit.
You should be a thief.
I'm building my resume.
Nice to see you develop.
Hey, fuck you. This is my idea. Don't push it.
Yeah, good luck with the job, Jay. I'm waiting on hearing back from another one myself. I'm not positive though,
Sarah?
but we'll see. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, I started writing my own TTRPG, so that's a thing that's happening.
So we're in a private dungeon.
And of course he did. He's a mayor and he's rich. Of course he has a giant kink den.
Another victim. Just more questions. Formal dress. A meeting? With a murderer? With Green? Brian Theodore Coven. What are you doing here? If it wasn't for his donations, orphanages in the city would disappear. Let's check where you came from, Coven.
It's ironically enough, not that I'm playing one right now or anything, but a dystopic sci-fi in the sort of same vein as Altered Carbon, Blade Runner, Cyberpunk, that kind of universe. So alternate future, alternate Earth, but it will be set on our planet, but in the distant future, after quite major events have kicked off. So I'm gonna have like space elements to it, but it's not gonna be like a massive focus. Like off-world expeditions are still a thing, but when, you know, when shit goes wrong in your own garden, you kind of have to deal with that before you step onto the street, you know?
James?
I tried to, you know.
Rachel!
Are you there?
Sarah?
This is fine. Well, that sucks. I like parties.
Crushed by a chandelier. Fancy way to go.
Perfect for the upper class.
Anna Turner. Used to be a sports writer. We had some interesting interviews when my team was winning. Then she got into politics and became editor of the whole paper. You had your last deadline.
So it will have combat elements in it, but my primary focus is on the roleplay part of the role-playing game, if that makes sense.
He was standing under it. I'll pick him up and find out who it is. The governor. Sans pants. Prestigious guest list. Chris Everson. Even my idiot neighbor has a bumper sticker. Wonder what he thinks about him and the law now. Maybe I can lift the chandelier.
I have to remember how this doohickey works.
The fire upstairs must have damaged the wires. Okay. Why did he fall? And where's the killer?
Show me the money. It's a heavy character focus with a lot of iteration. Huh? Huh?
Shot him.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of focus on, like, interpersonal stuff. Big old focus on that.
What did you do to deserve your mask? Maybe you actually wore it every day. Chris Everson could sell his own mother for votes.
There was a scandal that he used his mother's illness in the campaign.
The Emperor of Screens. Make that god. There's no movie studio that doesn't kiss his ring. Maybe a little lower.
He influences more people than you think.
What is this? Everybody lies.
They learn to live a lie.
He sounds like Ghostface from Scream.
Okay, what happened here? Where's the damn killer? How did they die?
Losing your nerve.
Never mind. He was standing there before the chandelier fell on his head.
Shooting at the pianist.
Who brings a gun to a fancy party?
Fucking lack of culture.
It's a fancy gun.
8mm. Are you sitting here with a loaded gun?
Think twice before inviting a paranoia case.
The shootout started.
Does actually.
Probably didn't consider that. You didn't shoot that fucking thing down on your own head.
Are you sure?
He shot the killer. Was that... How are you feeling?
Better every minute.
Glass? A lot of shrapnel? Where did it come from? I'll get back to that.
I mean, I know he's aiming that way. It's very obvious he's aiming that way.
Blagojevich, journalistic scum. Why are you keeping this company? I'm asking the questions this time. Sorry it's too late.
There's so much like loose debris and shit hanging around here as well. I like the Resident Evil revolver. It looks very cool. It's the M29, right?
The piano.
There's a force field of some sort.
Weird. Trail ends here. Lots of glass under your feet and nothing around. The killer had plenty of time to cover all traces.
How is Lou today? I'm a bit rocky today. Being real,
Like
I'm a
you
little
got hit
rocky,
by a
but
truck.
I am doing my best to persist out of spite. You know how we do.
Why so much
You know how it
glass?
is.
Any complaints?
Fuck no. Glass, you, blood. Every piece brings me closer to you.
What if he hated himself and helped create a world where everyone hated each other?
As if he flew over the barrier? It's not everything. Gotta be more.
What's this?
Blagojevich. What do they have to pay him to take all the public's hate? So that was his spot. Government critic sitting with a propagandist. Yeah, burn it all down. Government critic sitting with a propagandist. Yeah, burn it all down.
I mean, I can see the giant boot print on it.
Shoe print. Maybe he ran?
Okay.
Where was the
Okay.
killer?
Oh, hey, buddy.
Shit. Not enough data. I still don't know what this asshole was doing. Did you run away? Why in this direction? Doesn't make sense.
There's the boot print.
Looks too rich for my blood. A broken bottle? Did you chase the guy with it? I can respect that. Where were you sitting? Maybe the glass shards will show me.
Hmm. A glass shard, you say? Don't mind if I do.
Bingo. So you were sitting here. You attacked, even though bullets were flying everywhere. What made you do that?
Is he on some substances?
That's what
He's
you were
definitely got
hiding.
a bottle in his hand.
Fucking wiring. You've had your chance. No need to run across the middle of it all.
Well, better to do something than nothing at all in a situation like that.
Valid.
Although, as you can see, this is no guarantee of success.
Why do I feel like the stranger is just
Done running.
green
He fell limply. Maybe he died in flight.
in a different body? Looks like a gunshot going through his neck.
Yet something or someone stopped him. He shot at Blagojevich. Low. Maybe Blagojevich saw Cadis and liked both their odds better. Did you feel a cold sweat on your back?
It would take more than that.
Right. You were lucky with that chandelier shot anyway. What? Did you do this?
Someone's being paranoid here. It's just fucking wiring.
Which gets in the way of my work. Need more light.
Who's Sarah?
What?
You mumbled her name when you were lying on the ground.
Don't know. I was delirious.
Misery loves company, especially in the Force. Is she your... See? You dressed inappropriately. It was a theme party.
So she was over here. Now, fuck it. A recording console. I wonder what it turns on.
Yeah, I imagine nothing without power.
The sensors could automatically cut off power when a fire was detected. Can it be turned on somehow? I should find a fuse. The senator? Here?
Everyone pays for success. Few can really afford it.
Let's get these lights going.
Must be powering something big. Let's see what happens when we connect this contraption. This.
It's the
Can't we just
orgy.
keep as skeletons in the regular closet like the rest of us.
Holy shit. I mean, that is quite the big recording setup, right? God damn, dude. Is Twitch fine with this? Yeah, they're probably
Look,
fine with this.
Raised money for a movie over 2 shells. She didn't like it and started adding conditions. You can't show it like that. The kiss is too long. Costumes like this aren't appropriate for kids. Boy ended up hanging himself. But she censored articles about it and nobody found out.
TOS! TOS!
This reminds me of something. I saw one just like it in the safe. Only degenerates can afford to endure prohibition with dignity. When you're left with no desires except to kill, then it's high time to die indeed. Now I know where the damn glass came from. I thought nothing could surprise me today. Are these the ones I saw in holograms? Let's start with the photos. Maybe when they're incognito, it's easier for them to open up to sensations.
There is a ban. There is a ban last this game isn't on it. Correct. I think basically so long as it's like not a adult game, if that makes sense. Because the point of this game isn't like to just stand looking at this shit all day. It's to actually, you know, proceed through the story.
Senator Patricia Terrence.
Ah,
This
Senator.
is rich. They've been trying to make her out to be a
Fancy
terrorist for
seeing you
decades
here.
because she wanted to change the world. Turns out that they're all on one payroll. It's time for pictures of your friend. Same weapon? Yeah, 9mm. And empty.
Weird that that's coming up with the champagne bottle thing when I hit read on it.
You were shooting blindly at Cadus.
Have a quick looky around first. Alright, to be fair, those are pretty cool masks. They are actually pretty cool. Dick and balls. Dick and balls.
Pretty much everyone here knows each other.
Well, yeah. Okay then, Mr. Main Event.
Is it an Icarite? No. It's impossible. Must be some kind of imitation.
Are you sure?
Want to play a game, Sydney?
I don't know you. We slaughtered him and bled him for fun.
What's your favorite
How did
scary
it all
movie?
start? Was she the one who murdered him? Let's start with who the hell that guy is.
You know that by solving this case, you're helping cover it up.
Aren't you tired of these games? What's your point?
I want to help you.
Sure, because you're such a noble guy, right?
On Icarus, you stood on the right side. I thought you might be worth the risk.
How fucking kind of you. Drake Starr. I thought he was using a different body. The actor and the senator's husband. They've always been inseparable. He looks like a victim. I wouldn't go all in on that.
There can be ecstasy in death.
It's an expensive fetish. Same assailant. Looks like the victim bled out before he got shot. Maybe the killer lost his shit. Lots of moving targets. He had to be in a rush. He could have left additional bullet marks. That kind of trail could help me figure out where he was firing from. It went straight through. Another casualty of your sick shit.
Imitation made from eco marble.
I admire all forms of art,
Howdy,
especially
Heavy.
when it helps to establish a shooting position.
We're doing some detective work. Bold Storms. The fucking mad lad did it. The absolute fucking mad lad.
Who are you?
Aspiring liaison. How am I doing? Am I as good as that Sarah of yours?
Wonder who painted it.
Want one for the living room?
I'm not sure it matches my couch.
Yep, because there's 2 wounds in there.
Different blood types.
Presumably, the set.
She was bleeding like hell.
So let's see how the senator died. Do you reckon she finished?
The senator used them as a shield.
Smart lady, to be fair.
She gets hit and plays dead. Smart move. Was she trying to escape?
A knife?
Ritual toy. Sharp. Senator must have held it.
Can lightly use karambit. What the fuck's this doing here?
Drake's blood. And maybe yours too.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine.
She was always ready to fight. That's why people believed in her. Was she waiting for her moment? Drake had type O negative blood. This is a different type. She surprised you?
Surprise!
Ton of lead. And burned skin. They had to struggle, but he had the upper hand. A 9mm beats a piece of steel. She crawled away. Didn't you notice? Something else catch your attention?
I'm guessing someone up on the old bar.
She almost gets you.
I guess you're on her side.
I can tell you that if she got you, she'd have my vote. Broken ribs. You crushed her when you fell on her, and she still didn't give up.
You underestimate me.
Okay,
At least
Ghostface.
I understand the low position you shot Blagojevich from. And remember, Kata shot in this direction. Good to know that not everything goes your way.
It's going great. Trust me.
So you scurried away like a cockroach. A bullet from a revolver.
This is getting wild. Like, imagine the amount of evidence things I'm gonna have for this one.
They almost got you.
It's
You
gonna
had to
be
find
so
a
many
way.
things.
And you did. Real fancy.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Fancy Pants.
You were lucky as fuck.
Don't underestimate me.
I wouldn't dare. How long have you been planning to kill that chandelier?
rest of the stream will be evidence section at this rate. Fucking will. My god.
Respect where it's due. Also a really good shot. You made it. But I'd like to see your face after that. Your real
Avatar,
face.
hello.
Covered
What
in
the fuck
blood
was
and
that?
Drool, twisted in fear.
Think it was any different than yours when you came in here?
You're always watching me, aren't you? Monitoring? You watching me with cameras? The holograms. Somehow they were recorded. These holograms must be stored somewhere. There must be some tapes here. Where?
Well, that'd be over here. Where are you going?
Let's see where you take me. Another. This must be a dead end.
So there was something back here. I just didn't get to it yet.
These were deeper.
Booper on the noggin.
Fuck. Not now. It's so close.
He's having his visions again. Apologies about all the coughing and the spluttering. It's a hay fever month, so, you know.
So, Mount Olympus comes with a pocket Hades. A frozen hell where people pay the price for the gods' eternal hangover.
What the fuck?
The youngest bodies possible. No certificates. I recognize this body. It should belong to an actor with his throat slit.
Just collecting them then.
Icarite in this one? Age 21. Some unknown kid.
The former owner of the stabbed body.
They're all at the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, they could lose their bodies.
Illegal
Igorites.
tattoo.
Why isn't anyone looking for them?
Orphanages. That's why Green and Coven funded them so generously. Only until they turned 21, of course.
Motherfuckers.
I want to know what the tattoo is. I mean, it's not one that we can see, so... I'm going to have a quick peek around the back of here. Just in case. I know what tricksy devs are like. Ha ha!
Does it look familiar?
Like documents from the CTC, but the certificate is missing.
Kinesthetic synthesia. Interesting. So that will be off that one then. That'll be from this one. Yeah, honestly, fuck allergy season. It sucks.
Same as on the table at Green's. He was here. Green was probably using the recordings for blackmail.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
Better focus on you. You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
Wait, what? This is Green. Senator. Attacking his back.
He's the one killing them all. It doesn't make sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Did you force him to do it? How the fuck did you do that? What did you have on him?
That's your job. I don't want to get overly involved. I'm not your cheap little slum secretary, Sarah Kai.
What? How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend time with?
Sarah? You there? Fuck. I've restored the power. That should work. If you do anything to her, I'll find you and take you
Okay,
apart.
so he has his own transfer set up.
Me waiting.
Fucking Icarite transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them.
So they're using this to take these bodies out for a spin, huh?
All those innocent souls.
Where are their Icarites?
You already know that. The actor was hung up on them.
Motherfuckers.
Castrated. God damn. God damn. So that one will belong to Missing Man number 2 there. This guy is wild. It's like some sort of ghost face killer. But, you know, not a member of Wu-Tang. Unless he is.
Since you saw what Green's guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
I'd love to.
Or will you let them return to Olympus like nothing happened?
What did you do to her?
You can punish them.
I will find you.
Do you think anyone will find them here?
If I shut them in here,
Yes.
and the victims,
Maybe they want revenge.
what kind of sick game is this?
Or leave the door open. Your friends will find everything, and it'll blow over in a week.
Or you're the person that's goading him into covering up your message.
I'm not Green. You can't buy me. The silence in my earpiece was even more overwhelming than my own stupidity.
car section.
Revolved around you, idiot. Says that they're fucking with you. Remember that already.
God damn.
You more or less where
That
she
puts
lived,
New York in
how
perspective.
she lived. I would say below poverty line, if not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up.
Somehow I have to find her.
Not even have a bar here.
Focus, James. Sarah needs electricity. And lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see. Broken cables for sure won't lead me to her. Maybe I'll stop complaining about my apartment. These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you?
No ominous voice. I shan't follow your command. I have the own voice of my own.
Current powers up the antenna. Must be operational. Sarah needs to communicate somehow. I need to get a closer look.
This is where that engine craps out.
Lady Liberty, down in the dirt. At least she stayed right here with her people. No one else did.
The car does look fucking cool though, doesn't it? It's such a cool car.
Cable straws the most of it.
Modified old car and not some sci-fi random car. Yeah, that's what I like. I think that's why I like this sort of genre, where you can still see what it's based on, as opposed to just being so far in the future that it's like Alien.
It has to be here. I hope I'm not too late. Sarah?
The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose. And I've been drunk already for a week.
Walk in with gun in hand. Start blasting. Are we in a Militech Cynosure facility? Shit, we kind of are.
What is this place?
Whoops. It's gonna be like a tube station, isn't it? Quit. No thank you. my brain. You gotta hand it to him. It's a really good place to keep this. These are the fucking mannequins, man. Now, if you were armed at this point, would you not draw your weapon? Like, you just saw shadows moving across here and you heard footsteps. Bruh. Bruh.
You thought I'd be an easy target?
Police, don't shoot! Put the gun down, now!
Right. Then we live happily ever after.
That's a lady.
What do you really want?
For you to realize you're making a huge mistake.
What have you done to her? Talk!
Drop your weapon and get out. I'm counting to 3. 1.
Let's settle this one-on-one!
Interesting.
James, can you hear me?
What the fuck?
Okay. Cool it now. It's me, Sarah. We're good. Just relax.
What in the actual fuck's going on?
I thought some junkie broke into my house.
I knew it was her. I knew it.
I'm almost
Fucking
finished stitching you up.
electrolysis. What's going on here?
Could you almost finish faster?
How'd you find me?
You know I'm a detective, right?
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me.
Ow, 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 ow.
Stay still. Why did you come here?
When we lost contact, I thought he got you.
So that's why you busted in here like a psycho on a hunch?
A little more than a hunch.
Meaning?
I have some questions too. One, actually. You should be in your first shell. A comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into?
And you're smoking too. Someone's fallen into bad company.
His body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
So, are you going to tell me where you got it?
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Kara had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
I'm good at that. So gotten yourself into?
It's a long story. And complicated.
Good thing I'm a professional at complicated stories. Talk.
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise...
It's all right. You can trust me.
Okay. I rented my body on the black market.
Sarah, what was your motive?
Motive? Seriously?
I'm not judging. I just...
What is this, an interrogation? No, fuck you.
It's a valid question, though. Like, that's pretty extreme.
What fucking emotions management issues?
Don't mention wife. Don't argue. Distract him. Abuses alcohol. The problem of emotion management. So those are the photos I'm sending through to her. Can't do anything more with this, can I? Nope. Right, she's over there, so let's have a bit of a snoop.
Locator. Some perfectly innocent stalking.
So this is a control center, obviously. And that's where I busted in from.
Green Bay. Acid rains ravaging our planet will not cause the extinction of the flora. The new project involves collecting bulbs and seeds and temporarily creating holographic facsimiles of all plants. The real, most exquisite specimens of flora will still be on display in the roof sections of the living museums.
The roofed sections. Because the rest of it's gone to shit. Swear to God, if Preston Garvey busts his ass in here, I'm gonna be pissed. Research by an independent scientist and social activist B. Chalmers proves that memory disorders increase in proportion to each year spent in the memory bank. GTC Director George Boyd declined to comment. Unofficial sources say authorities have initiated proceedings against Chalmers. Fearing censorship, is publishing its own research in our newspaper. Professors R. Prafford and D. Sinburn argue that Icarite transplantation does not guarantee continuation of identity. Interesting. Icarite rebuilds a functional organization specific to the function of each individual in a new body, recreating it only to the extent that the new biological environment allows it to. This is why synchronization is so difficult for some people. Interesting. Memory bank scans by an activist group that wishes to remain anonymous show traces of frozen Icarite activity. Does this mean that they can even disembodied Icarites can feel? Or think? Can they dream? I mean, the Icarite thing is very fucking interesting as a concept.
Funny.
Fucking magic mushrooms. Psilocybin mushrooms. $20? Overpriced. There's a red cock on the wall. Eh.
2057, bioresurrection. Scientists have painstakingly developed a formula of plant nutrients which can resurrect any plant, even with the smallest amount of sunlight. Soon,
Will bloom again. Yeah, got it. You make the supper, you shall return. What is supper, Jay? What supper? What's with all the red cocks?
2042 living museums. In response to the continuing needs of the populace, the government has taken steps to save our planet's natural heritage. Selected rural nature parks will become living museums. They will become a refuge.
Oh, that does sound good.
Species of fauna and
Tonkatsu ramen with steak. That sounds pretty goddamn good.
Eyesore.
Did you say anything?
No, nothing. Lovely sculptures. What are these figurines?
They're memories. I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable. One night, when the acid rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs, where you came in. And back then, it was just a 2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. And instead of sitting in the cold with her teeth chattering like any normal person, Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight. And then something flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging. And we dug until we unearthed this little Statue of Liberty figurine. It was beaten up, but looked valuable. And we fenced it right away. And we came back here hoping to find more.
Who's Taylor?
The greatest treasure in this dump. We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, till our hands were bloody. We kept digging for normal people. Portrait of misery, desperation, but for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
Must have taken a while.
Almost 5 years, but it was our livelihood. We were dirt poor and surrounded by dirt, but we felt rich. At least until Taylor tricked me. 8 years ago, give or take a few days.
Sister?
No. We were in love.
They were
I remember
roommates.
exactly when she tricked me.
They were
Because it was
best
when I
friends.
turned 21. First subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back.
That's bad. What am I missing?
After a month, her subscription expired. And we were broke There's no one to help her. She wound up in the bank. And the body went to auction.
See, I was wondering how
That's
that
why I have to
worked.
get her out. No matter what it takes. You're the detective. Now you know my motive.
Oh, fuck. Damn it. Got any ambrosia anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
I see. So this is where her lover's currently being stored.
Blood tests. Beginning of the month.
Body age 29. So this is her actual body, not the one that she's currently in. Key to happiness, we already discovered the key to eternal life. Now it's time for the key to eternal happiness, the book you're holding. An expert in psychology and psychiatry, whose famous statement, synchronization is all that really matters, reveals the secrets to deepening the synchronization process and achieving eternal happiness. So that's, wait, financed by the CETC, yeah, of course. Isn't that her name, though? So she's writing... interesting. She's writing... is effectively propaganda for the CTC, despite the fact that they fucked her over. Max, Peter, Dario, you deserve answers, lots of them, but first you deserve an apology. Yeah, okay, so there is some translation issues here. I lied to you, I haven't gone anywhere, I tried everything to get Taylor out. I didn't want you involved because it was too dangerous. The fact you're reading this is proof. I'm sorry I left you, sorry I didn't say anything, and I'm sorry I didn't make it. And you ask one last thing, and I've thought about it carefully. If I can't live without Taylor, I want to dream with her. I believe we'll dream together in the bank. Don't pull me out. Sarah. P.S. I sorted everything for you. The items are below, marked with your names. Everything else can be thrown away or sold and divided equally. Interesting. Interesting.
I remember it. This is older than me.
Chicken of Justice. Last of his kind, he fights for a better world. When darkness falls, he dons a mask and dispenses justice. He crows each dawn with a pure heart, knowing he's protected the streets of his city. Add on, solve puzzles and summon the Chicken of Justice. Are you worthy to become his assistant? So that's this thing, right? Does that say, wait, does that say in darkness? Summon. Okay. The little mini forklift, just chilling out. So that's one of them. How do we summon a goddamn chicken? Did she say that there was ambrosia in here for us? Aha. So what's with the chickens? We lit that one up. Is there another one to light up?
Someone here has good taste.
That's the car that he has. Is there another light that we can turn on around here? Because we did that one. We looked at that.
James, aren't you afraid your memories will eventually fade away?
I don't dwell on that. I've had plenty on my mind.
Right.
Have you read Chicken of Justice?
There is no way you know this.
The last of his kind. He could give up, but he fights for a better world for the rest of us. A true hero.
Oh, I don't believe it. My brother Dario was crazy about him.
Did Dario also write riddles? There was one on the back of the book.
Yes! The Chicken of Justice could only be summoned by solving one.
This one room, the bedroom, is totally secure.
It's a slum, but I gotta be able to close my eyes sometimes. It's possible to break in there with enough effort, but I'd have time to be awake and ready.
But not so easy with me, right?
Would you rather end up reconstructing the Icarite?
They probably wouldn't bother trying to save me at this point. In the middle of the room was a bunch of files with names.
Can't you respect anyone else's privacy? I
He's
said
a
none of the
detective.
siblings knew. If something went wrong, I prepared myself for it.
But what's one have to do with the other?
I sorted things out for them and left a will that made it clear I believed Taylor and I would be in heaven at the bank.
Looks like you covered all the bases. Nice work.
Thanks. I try.
I hope this isn't a tough question. Sarah, how are Max, Dario, and Peter now?
I wasn't talking.
I saw the name on the cabinets. Did they...
But don't worry, they're all alive and doing pretty well. They rented a legal apartment, floor 40. They have better air than here. Bodies wear out slower.
So how did a slum girl get this job?
Maybe you got yours. I had to work for it.
Points for determination. Must not have been easy for you.
Fortunate combo. I had insomnia and hated wasting my time. I guess that's how I managed
Nice.
to pass all the exams.
Good answer.
Did our department come for Taylor?
Yes.
So why...
Did I join you? Maybe I wanted to take control? Of some sort. I decided I was never going to be powerless like that again. I'm just a liaison, but I already know when and where they move.
Do you know who it was? Which one of us came for Taylor?
It was hard to resist the temptation to check it out.
Wanna get some revenge?
He was so ordinary. A regular agent. To really get justice, I'd have to get revenge on this whole sick fucking system.
see.
Then how about we get revenge on this whole sick fucking system?
Like that's possible.
What if it was?
Wait, what kind of bullshit is that? Are you accusing me of something?
Just curious.
Right, can I... Yeah, so I can detach from here. That's fine. So now we can go back out this way. We've done that one. We've done that one. Is there another one out this way somewhere? Ha ha ha! Oh. Had a click. There was the bedroom. Is that it here? Yes, it is. I see, so the one without a mask wants to be sunrise. So light on for the shouting one, in darkness for the sort of darker one. So did we do it? Yeah, so that one wanted to be lit up. And this one wants to be in shadow. Oh.
And you? Why'd you become a cop?
Work well under pressure, resistant to stress, ability to assess situations quickly. Only the commander instead of a coach, and the field's a bit bigger.
And that's all?
I believed in justice. And shit like that.
But you don't anymore?
As much as ever. I'm just not looking for it in the department.
Copy that.
Aha! Super Dario. Okay, so this is the secret room then. It's the whole family together. So that's Sarah's original body. And then the 3 siblings. Look at the boy! The chicken of justice. The caped cock itself. Cool. So that was literally just like a little Easter egg. You probably wouldn't have seen it on stream, but it pinged an achievement at me. But yeah, it's Sarah, Taylor, Dario, Max, and the one that I can't remember. secret chicken room. Now we can hopefully talk to Sarah about that with the extra option now.
Were you close with Seth?
Sure. He was my partner. Why do you ask?
I remember you mentioned that you even talked with him about synchro problems.
We'd been sitting in a car for several dozen years. Had to talk about something.
The first time he ended up reconstructing an Icarite? You blaming yourself?
Cops look out for their partners. And he was my friend. So, yeah. I blame myself. I hope he gets back on his feet after all this.
There we go. Extra option.
I found a hen of a damned intricate make.
You solved the puzzles? Congratulations. For 10 years of his life, Dario only wanted hens like that. Well, you've proven yourself worthy. You can keep the chicken of justice if you want.
Thanks, but I'd never take your helper away. What are we drinking to?
Well, you're the expert. Sit down and make a toast.
Bottoms up. To honesty. I think we're gonna need it.
Okay.
What are you renting the body for?
Surrogate. For some rich broad. A good one, I hope.
Oh.
Sarah, please tell me it's not Jane Salma. I found her file.
Calm down. I checked her. I got to her. She had a similar case before, and they couldn't prove anything, even with plenty of evidence.
Damn it.
The arrangement came from me. She had the dough, I had the body with the right biological conditions, plus I could cover for her. That's why I know she's not a suspect.
And the locator?
It's the body.
You're always snooping. But, yeah, I had a transmitter sewn into my original body just in case they wouldn't give it back to me.
And was she there the night of Green's murder or not?
She was on schedule. The time of the visit left no doubt.
Okay. I'll trust you. At least I'll try.
Much appreciated.
All right. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one? The current model.
Salma said it was recycled.
Salma's old one, I'm guessing.
Give one to me.
No. A recycled body? After what I've seen, that's hard to swallow. They must have put someone on ice for you to get it.
No. Somebody bought a new body, and no one wanted this one.
We can scan the shell and check.
There's no need, really. Let's not.
If you're gonna be honest.
That's what I thought. Hypocrite. You need to see the big picture of what you've gotten yourself into.
James, I have nightmares. Every single fucking night. I see her in them.
Welcome to the club.
Every morning, I wake up from them and Taylor can't. And it haunts me. What if she's trapped there in an endless nightmare?
They're your nightmares, not hers. You're projecting your fears where they don't exist. And you have to deal with them.
James, I have to save her. Fuck! You understand?
You should find a better way, but honestly,
I can't tell good from bad. Especially in this
fight for her
world.
every time.
Someone matters to you. You fight. Screw the cost.
Yep. You look after your fucking people. You look after yourself.
Fucking anything.
Thanks for being straight with me.
Press your finger.
I can handle it.
Sarah, we need to start investigating.
Just a minute. Not so fast. One more question. A basic one.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell me why you stormed in here like a lunatic?
I told you. I thought you were in danger.
Based on what? Did something happen when we lost contact?
Mm-hmm. Can you fire up the board here?
No.
Do it the old way, then. In the meantime, I'll summarize the Red Room for you.
The Red Room?
It's a piece of fucked up history. Better buckle up.
He means
can't believe
the orgy
all
party,
this
right?
evidence. You were right from the start.
Seriously? What surprises you most?
That's not what I meant. But the murderer was behind everything from the beginning. Did he take over his body?
Strong assumption. We better go one step at a time.
Now? You're going to get skeptical now?
I just want to sort it out.
Okay. Where do we start? James, I managed to get what was in Green's safe. There were recordings of his synchro tests and a ton of private notes. It's pretty unusual.
Upload.
I learned this was the plan for the next 100 years. Numerous attempts to save what we have in this system.
And our system isn't perfect? At least for them.
It turns out not to be the case. Apparently, every prediction ended in disaster. Okay, let's assume that this was his motive. What's next?
Fucking Demmer.
Oh, haven't heard that before. Good to know you still have feelings for them. I'm getting used to the big names of the corpses. You're telling me these are the only people who can deal with the chaos in this city?
Am I? No. But I think that's what Green is trying to tell us.
Do you buy it?
Well, this motherfucker knew corruption and power like no one else.
How did you describe it? That you're losing control of yourself? It's a kind of consciousness erosion. We'll increase the dose of ambrosia and the amount of synchro tests. It should help.
I need something better.
We don't have anything else yet. I'm working on it.
It's one big joke. Selma sounds familiar, don't you think?
Shit. I thought she was gonna get herself a synthesizer. Erosion of consciousness. Never heard of something like that.
Neither did I. That means he was weaker than we thought.
Feared losing control of his actions. Some called it the erosion of his consciousness. Green obviously meant something more. Did his condition be used against him? Absolutely.
His own transfer machine. I can't even get my shit together after 3.
This explains his problems. They were his own doing. I still don't get that part of the story. When I think that they really used the...
At least the motherfucker's dead.
Everyone like him deserved it.
I agree.
If synchro tests have a positive effect, then maybe there is something that does the opposite.
Do we have evidence that someone could have used his weakened psyche and influence him?
Lots of familiar faces, but compared to
Nope.
Green, they're small fry.
It's their mouth that spits out lies that
There may be no evidence that they
There
made
we
a
go.
transfer of consciousness at the time of the incident, but his behavior.
I know, it's damn suspicious. Let's just put it together piece by piece. Okay, whether it was Green's will or someone else was pulling the strings, why did Green have to die?
I see at least three possibilities.
Can you be more specific, Miss Detective?
I'm throwing them in. Are you sure?
I was, but I changed my mind.
Okay, so let's move all these out of the way.
Lots of familiar faces, but compared to Green, they're small fry.
It's their mouth that spits out lies that millions eat up.
So, 3 different players. Situation created a political vacuum perfect for someone who wanted to seize power. That's true. If someone could influence Green, it's possible they could control someone else. Also true. There was a key player in the intrigue which was about burning Rome. I think it's this one.
Following this lead, Green didn't have to be the only one like that. Once the king is knocked down, the game's usually over.
Someone's getting better at game metaphors.
Both died on dates shown on the symbols.
The problem is that Green's date of death was carved long ago.
Since the most influential players are more or less dead, their seats are up for grabs. More than 300 years of accumulated power and plotting.
No one else could bear it.
I reckon those two go together. I think those two go together, and I think this
The whole
one.
thing may simply have been about tearing the city apart. Green was the last person who could stop the spreading chaos.
I wonder if his death was a crime of passion, or if it was planned.
I think I'm winning, Jay. I think I'm winning. Like, you know when I said there was going to be a shitload of things for this one? Yeah, there's a shitload of things. Why now in the middle of everything instead of pulling the strings to the bitter end? Well, because... this. Nope. Okay, it's not because of that. Maybe it's because of this. No, it's not. How about, instead of that, it could be this.
James, we're drifting.
Taking a circuitous route to our goal.
So it's, there we go. Gonna go play some more Baldur's Gate. Finally been playing most days now. Very nice, Jay.
But we need to figure out who's pulling the strings and all this.
Enjoy your urges. May they be dark or light or otherwise involved. I think we're about to blow this case wide open, so I'm going to be going for just about under an hour. And it does feel like this is getting kind of final, so...
You really don't remember anything about the train accident?
Only scraps of memories, fragments. I can't put it back together. And those fucking synchro tests.
Whatever
Drunk
you
monk.
give to be able to
Nice.
get through them. You need time.
Very nice. I approve.
Focus on the task at hand. Okay, let's try to draw some conclusions. It all comes down to one question. Could Green really be a puppet?
Yes.
Thought so, but the more I watch the Red Room and foyer footage, the more I doubt it. Green, the way he gestures and talks to himself, he looks crazy.
Talking to yourself doesn't mean you're crazy.
You know what I mean.
True,
He's
I've been
waving his
doing it all
arms
night and
hurting
I'm
himself,
completely sane.
But I have no idea what taking over a body would look like. Fuck, I don't know. Which one of them was behind this? Green or the killer?
The more important the decision, the less certain, huh?
Lou
We're out of
approved of
time
as
for
well.
mistakes.
See, I kind of do think it's green. I don't think he was mental. I think he was being used. But I think he did do it.
I'll admit our alleged killer knows a lot, but we don't have enough evidence that taking control of bodies is even possible. Green wouldn't be so easy to manipulate. He held this city by the balls for hundreds of years. Seems he decided to go out in a blaze of glory and burn it all down.
If Green planned it all, then what role did the killer play in everything? So, what's his next step?
The motherfucker leaves no trace. The trail's cold.
Why haven't we heard of him before? He's a pro, after all.
Criminals
Chief,
are still in their learning
maybe?
curve when they do their first crimes. They leave more traces behind.
I'll check similar poisoning cases in recent years.
No, poison may have been removed from reports. Check the final death.
Okay, maybe the chief.
Oh, I think I have something. 2 weeks. No. Shit. I was wrong. Forget it.
Sarah, rewind.
No, you can't touch your own case, or reconstruct it, or explain it. You can't defend yourself.
I'm the only one who can.
Oh, the fucking savior of the world. Can't you let go just this once?
You know the answer.
Damn you. Hang on.
I have to... What's this?
A new earpiece. This one shouldn't be so easy to spot.
Ah, thanks.
Oh, we're back on the beach. Kara in the club.
Rachel!
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 Looking in the mirror at yourself, sometimes the scariest thing imaginable.
I hear that.
It was time to face myself on my own, without dragging anyone else down.
Riots in the city are drawing near to Green's farewell location, Central Park. Everyone in the area is asked to leave the area for their own safety and security, according to the police.
Dude, are you there? Hello? This guy looks shady. He's connected. Oh, this guy's a bull. Wait for me. We'll get it sorted together.
Seth?
Who else, genius? The voice of your conscience?
I have one of those.
Don't go. This is no ordinary schmuck who slings packages in the street. I just entered the initials and Hestia asked, am I satisfied with my work? They're calling from the top about it. This will end worse than usual.
I'll lean on him and get something. I'll find out what happened.
Fine. But what if you don't?
I will. Whatever it takes.
I can't cover your ass if you do this.
That's fine, buddy.
Jake!
We just received word of gunshots in Central
Only the elite will have access to the ceremony, of course. Since Zenio will not be silenced this time, they still besiege the streets and demand their rights. The initially peaceful protest slowly turned into riots. There were several casualties with the police, resulting in at least 7 people being taken to the CTC, and more than a dozen injured. Some speculate that the destruction of Icarus was one of the first manifestations of opposition to the city's elite over... Okay. That's just really weirdly laid out. Over changes to the minimum age for free body subscriptions. Will the police have enough men to guard our streets at the same time a significant part of the force is assigned to provide security for Evergreen's farewell ceremony? Acid rain continues. Stay home out of concern for the health of your body. Not you, just your body, right?
Truth is said to heal. The problem with this statement is that there are only 2 kinds of medicine that work. Those with an awful taste and narcotics.
God, it's cool. It's so fucking cool. You want some drugs? Take Ambrosia responsibly. Wait, what did that say it causes? No, it says contains important information, that's fine. I thought it said causes hallucinations. Which, to be fair, it might. I would wager that it probably causes hallucinations. Hello?
James, are you there?
Good to hear you.
I'll be on the line, but remember, in this place, desynchro can be deadly. Got any symptoms yet?
Thanks. Never felt better.
This is gonna get trippy as fuck.
Damn it.
I can't see anything. Do you think there are any traces left after all this time?
I was here. How am I not one big lead?
No ticket jokes, conductor? Anything?
That motherfucker had to shoot everyone. So many bodies lost.
What?
Why can't I remember anything? Most of the blood evaporated from the fire. Maybe the UV will detect something. They had nowhere to run or hide. There's something here. I have to check it out.
Something under the seat. Bullet holes.
Brain looks shot through. I'll check it. Some bodies were permanently damaged. Refusal of body credit. This guy just hit the memory bank from here.
Probably like most of the victims.
Looks familiar. It fits my gun. Did I? No. I don't have enough information to reconstruct. There was a major firefight here before the derailment. I'll check where the shooter was.
I mean, that's a lot more than 2 rounds. you, Kara?
Looks like he was standing around here somewhere.
I need to look for more evidence.
I don't know if reconstructing is a good idea.
It was almost midnight and there were still some children on the train. Maybe some parent forgot a birthday and rushed to the store. I hope.
It's all coming up Millhouse, baby.
So many different people. Shoe print.
Is it
I was ankle deep in blood. This is mine.
James?
I already have a lot of data. I'm going to reconstruct.
James, think again. The reconstructor will try to use your memories because you were there.
It'll be fine, Sarah.
No, you won't. Wait. James, wait for me. I'll be back in a moment. I have something. I'll explain later.
Something's going on with her actual body, I'm guessing.
The hell? What's going on?
We'll get through this difficult moment together. Can't remember? I'll tell you what happened.
I was chasing a dealer who was running away in the crowd.
You shot up those people.
No!
Look, then. It's you, James. The real you.
I can't believe this crap. You're manipulating me.
You're pathetic.
I couldn't kill those passengers. It wasn't me.
But what if it was? She's running away. She's pulling every civilian in front of her.
He overwrites my memories? How does he know about the train? From a synchro test? Is this how he brings out memories? Get out of my head!
What if that did actually happen, though?
Are you alive? Is that fucking blood?
Killer uses your memories against you. Like a parasite. Squeezes into gaps left by the D-Syncs and modifies them. I don't know. He hacked synchro tests and finds out everything? He does it somehow.
Run away from there. Come home and we'll talk about it. Don't reconstruct any further, understand? I can't be with you now.
What?
I'll explain later. My body is in trouble. Okay? Over and out.
Called it. He's gonna push further, though, isn't he?
Why do people keep leaving you?
I need to get to the next car.
What happened in the second car? Open sesame.
as you don't get consumed by frustration.
It's true. That is true. Howdy, Kane. It seems apt that you have appeared just as I'm looking at a guitar. How are you doing? How's it going? Now uncovering the mysteries slowly but surely, one at a time. How are things around here? Yeah, like I'm busting the case. Getting through it. I think I'm coming up towards the end of the game pretty soon, put it that way.
I understood that you would never accept my decisions. Life ends. Even memories fade away. Nothing else will happen. We tried. I know.
Right, Joe.
We were stupid. That would be wrong. We would be bad people. We really are. Because we're still alive.
She would never. It's my own fears feeding on her death.
And that's what we told Sarah was eating her, right?
Reconstructing this is gonna be Sisyphus' work. The difference is Sisyphus tried to cheat death, not to immerse himself in it.
Wasn't that one of the other cops? Get laxative after premium tubes. Oh, kid hell. Or anything on the back? Nope.
Rachel had one. She wore it to games. Until it broke into pieces.
Oh, heck. Holy shit. Hi, Ivy. Hi, Ivy's friends. How's it going? I should probably, like, hit you all with a fucking massive trigger warning for, like, you know, bad stuff. Oh shit, double raid. Hi, Sky. Thank you very much for the raid. Thank you, Ivy. Hang on, let me give the double shout outs here. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Thank you very much, both of you. I can only assume that you planned this between the two of you. I did the shout out wrong. Well, I'm old and I'm very tired, okay? I'm trying to do it right. There we go. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. My alerts are going fucking apeshit. They do not know what to do right now. God, they're all going apeshit. Ah! Thank you very much for the followers. Thank you. I think my alerts are fucking broken. But no, seriously, thank you. Yeah, I'm Lou. I play a lot of TF2 a lot of the time. Normally on Monday and Thursdays. On Wednesdays, like today, at least in my time zone, it's still Wednesday. We play single player games, and we are like, I'm pretty sure, what, maybe 2/3 of the way through Nobody Wants to Die, which is a very like nihilistic, depressing kind of future tech noir detective game. It's very cool. It is very cool. Incredibly like depressing. It does a lot of sort of, you know, holding the mirror up to the player and just go and take a look at yourself. Are you sure you wouldn't want to die in this scenario? So yeah, you know, massive trigger warnings for discussions about death, because I mean, just look at the fucking look at this. Look at where I am right now. This is an upturned train. But yeah, anywho, we're gonna get back to our investigation.
Stabbed or slashed.
But yeah, in this universe, people can like get new shells, which is effectively like a new body, and their brain juice is implanted into a new body, and whoever had the body beforehand either goes into the CTC Mind Bank, which is a big old vault full of people's personality brains, which is super fucked up on its own, and their bodies are effectively blank. So yeah, that's kind of the vibe, and it's like 23:49 or something like that.
What happened here?
But it's very kind of like
Didn't even have time to
20s themed future, a little bit like BioShock, but more future-y than that.
A mortal wound. Why can't I remember anything? Starting to look like a graveyard on wheels.
I'm moving to reconstruction.
I mean, it is a derailed train, bro. Like, they're not exactly happy occurrences, are they, mate? Think about it, you dummy. Think about it. But yeah, I will be streaming for probably another half an hour or so. And then I will find someone to raid myself and keep the love going. Share the raids. Again, thank both of you for raiding me, and thank you both for following me. I do greatly appreciate it. Small channel love. Big love hearts.
I shot a dealer on the run. I had to have a clean shot.
You didn't fucking care at all.
It's a joke. I will not kill. I didn't kill anyone.
Okie dokie, Sky. You take it easy. Take care of yourself. Do all your after stream self-care. Make sure you're well hydrated, well fed, well nourished.
Can you feel it rotting?
Why can't I remember it?
You do remember.
Okay. Let's assume that's true. I shot everyone like a madman. What's next?
Have a look.
Get out of my head, Charles. Get out of my head. Good night. Huh?
You know what he has to do with the ones on the train?
Jesus. It's like a Goddamn cat in a tumble dryer right here. What the fuck? What
He
the
was just
fuck?
trash. A few more years in the memory bank won't matter to him.
You decide.
You know what's real.
Interesting.
The plot doth thicken. Jesus, with the perspective shift, though.
Remember what you felt. You remember the taste of blood from biting your lips.
I was in a frenzy. I wanted to get him, and
Is that a guy, though? I don't think it is. Right, well, we made contact on that shot, though.
I hit him. That was all that mattered.
This is fine. This is fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't worry about the blood leaving your body from your face. It's gonna be his former partner, isn't it? You can see it coming. It's a cop drama thing, right? That's what normally happens. Break on through, Bubba. He sounds so much like Ghostface.
He got hit hard. Why didn't he give up?
And that was his partner. That's who Seth is. For anyone that has just joined us. And that's the license plate off that car, I'm assuming.
The dealer was standing here somewhere and bleeding.
Well,
Trying to read the
facing this way, and then the car came in.
Why did you take her from me? I don't know what's going on. Do you know who I work for?
Interesting.
No! Lunatic! We'll work this out with the boss. I'll shoot down this car and we'll all die.
Go ahead. But you're telling me one way or another. Who told you to sell Rachel the poison?
What? Who?
Who is he?
Getting a little bit taut there, detective.
He doesn't know anything. A counter-terrorist team's on the way.
He's aiming at the car! Get the fuck out of here!
Are you crazy? I'll shoot him down!
Why did you do that to Rachel?
Well, we know what happens next already, don't we? Because the train derailed and there's a car embedded in the wall.
I want names!
When you see him aim in like that, why wouldn't you shoot him in the hand?
I'm losing control!
Come on, buddy. Hang in there.
No. No!
I'm not going in there with you. Our luck's run out.
No. I don't want to go in there!
Why not?
Why are you doing this?
You're dragging yourself to the grave.
What the fuck?
You don't understand. All of this has power over you. Relax and accept the truth.
Quick time events. I didn't sign up for this.
I'm tired of you being sorry. The world is tired to see you too.
Why do you cling so hard to this pathetic life? It makes no sense. Give it up. I want to help you.
Somehow, I don't believe you.
Stop. Are you fucking crazy? Want to play with a knife? Do you?
We are cruel. And you are a sadist when you look at me like I can take away your pain.
You always have to make it different. Something good is finally coming to you.
Jam it in the floor and hold on, man. Bro.
Why did you do this to her? Why did you turn her against me?
Is that what you want to hear? My confession?
You motherfucker!
It's the only escape from the nightmare you are stuck in.
What the fuck is going on? What's going on, man?
I saw in your eyes that you stopped believing in me. I let you down. For a moment, I even felt like I cared.
Help me! I don't have the strength anymore.
I'm sorry.
Please, step inside. Tired already. You lost a long time ago, James. You're a walking corpse.
Jesus. Marbles.
I can feel your mind getting weaker by the minute.
What the fuck? Brian?
You motherfucker!
You gave up a long, long time ago when you had everything. It wasn't part of life that destroyed you. Stop hitting yourself.
James!
If you're wondering, by the way, that was poison that was in his hand.
James! I've been talking to you for 10 minutes! Give me a sign of life. Get in touch immediately. James! Hello?
That is a lot of blood, holy shit.
James, I need your help. Salma is, my body's in the middle of a riot, and it's in danger. James, are you okay?
Yeah. But I'll regret this in the morning.
God damn.
I had a bad feeling about all this. A revolution is
All right,
an
Obi-Wan.
amputation. When it comes too late, it's sure to bring blood and pain, and as likely as not, little else.
Got the strand, bro. Let go. Got 15 minutes left, folks. I'm gonna
James,
try
where
and
are
get
you
through
going?
some of this.
Don't worry, I'm just below the park. I want to run into our friends in blue. I'm already flying over.
Close all airspace. I repeat, close the airspace over the park. Regroup on 57 and stop them from getting south. I will be there soon.
It's not an easy day to be a police chief.
It's not easy for anyone.
Fucking hell.
Green could not have picked a better epitaph for himself if he tried. A forest of fake trees that last forever without actually being alive.
What exactly happened?
All I know is the mob ripped through the police cordon and attacked the rich folks at Green's celebration.
I didn't even get to respond there. Well, I'm sure that's fine.
James? Are you there?
No. I'm not here right
I've
now.
lost my vision. Talk to me.
Copy.
James! Oh, you're alive. You okay? Did you get hit hard?
Yeah.
James, are you okay?
My car. My
Think
beautiful
so.
car.
I had a hard landing. Report a police car crashed near me.
Did you literally run into one of our friends in blue?
There he is! Quick!
Report it. Someone's coming.
He's still breathing! The fucker's hiding!
Back up.
Get him!
One sec.
This guy doesn't have much time.
Don't do anything. Can't risk it right now.
And rip out a Nicorite! Leave me alone! I'm police! We know. Please! No! Look at this fucking coward! Let's go. No! No! Up above! Look out! Police! Call the
Well, this seems to be going well.
Tore Zigarite out.
At least you're okay.
What about Selma?
She got to the center of the riot. Now she's heading back. Head south and you'll run into her.
How fast is she moving?
Be fast and steady. I don't think she's hurt. We don't know if someone's after her.
Fucking hell, they did a number on him. They went heavy on the goddamn fog effects for this part, huh? Recognize this landmark.
Shit, they took your plate. An APB for a police car was sent out automatically.
Great.
A great day for scrap dealers. Not for anyone else.
I love his super moody monologues. I am getting massive cyberpunk vibes from this. Like, if anyone is finished 2077, like the steps leading up to this, at a very poignant moment. So, give me the same vibe.
It's closed. Gotta go around it. I see some kind of statue.
How big?
Pretty fucking big.
Great. Probably the Morai statue from Green's exhibit, where his farewell happened. Head towards it.
I'm trying.
Me jumping on top of a fire engine.
I have to go through the park.
Please hurry.
Can I jump on the back of that? It's got a ladder on it and everything. We could just hop the barrier and grab it, right?
Something keeps bugging me. Whose idea was it to say goodbye to Green here?
I don't know. Probably the city. It was the last exhibition he sponsored. Why does it matter?
Wondering if this could have been planned.
You think everything that's happened here was also part of Kovalev and Green's plan?
Yes.
Look, everything happens on the day of Green's funeral. And it all started with him.
As far as paralyzing the city and causing chaos, well, it works.
But what was the goal? Or a step toward the goal?
I don't know, honestly.
Silence. As if every shout, scream, and noise in this city cancel each other out. As if all of this was meaningless.
Now they've turned the fog machine on again.
I can see the place where the ceremony was.
Great. Head over there.
Jesus, that is a that is one hell of a headstone.
Morai.
That explains a lot.
Morai were the goddesses of fate. All I know is that they watched over the life thread of mortals and gods.
How nice. I have to take a roundabout route to them. How's Salma?
Slowing down. She seems to be running out of strength. Salma just sped up. I think she's running away. She's almost at the statue. Help her!
Chief, that you? Yep.
I couldn't believe when the system spat out your name, and you just happened to be in the middle of this shitstorm.
Listen, I need your help. James Salma's in danger.
What are you doing? Don't get him involved.
The famous psychologist, Jane Salma? What the fuck have you got to do with her? Wait a minute. She was taking care of Green, right?
I need to get her out of here.
You've been screwing with the case this whole time? After I told you to drop it? Of fucking course you couldn't. You are under arrest.
Yeesh.
Damn you. this anyway?
Watch out! Car! Fuck!
Uh-oh. As if getting shot wasn't enough. You need to dump a car on the guy's head as well. Come on, man. Come on. I'm doing my best, man.
Save her, please. It's really close now. Someone's slowing down. She must be getting tired. She's walking around the statue.
I imagine she got hit by the car, right?
James, stop moving.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Do you see her? She should be out there somewhere. If they got her, please tell me. Find her. She must be somewhere straight ahead. Can you see her? Is she okay?
I don't know yet, but I'll find her.
Losing a lot of blood there, Chief.
There she is.
Don't shoot! I was sent by... Good morning, sunshine! You're too late! She belongs to me! Salma's innocent! Let her go, you freak! Salma knew darkest secrets. And she didn't raise a finger! She did nothing about it! Nothing! We have a problem! This body belongs to someone I fucking care about! It wasn't supposed to be a secret! I listened to you the whole time.
Why does this guy sound familiar?
Your liaison officer? No different from the rest. And she deserves to be punished. A punishment you didn't have the courage to inflict. I don't have the guts. Is it about me or her? Make up your mind. I'm out of patience. It's about people like you. Meaning fucking what? You're all the same. The only difference between you and Green or Kovalev is scale. That's all. Who were you to Green and Kovalev? What did you have in common with them? For years, I've watched people look the other way until they can't see it all and lose their humanity. I had to use them to shake the world up. You think you have a monopoly on justice? Don't mock! I just need to
It's got to be his partner, right?
Frustration. It's coursing through your veins. I got bad news. Justice is my thing, motherfucker! Well, show me what you're made of then. Come out!
You need to put the gun down. It's psychosis.
Come on! What is? What the fuck is going on?
How the hell should I know? I'm trying to figure this all out. But I need you to help me, okay?
You just have to trust me. I'm doing everything to help you. You're not fighting him. You... with him? Are you helping him?
No. What? I'm a psychologist. I'm sure you know that. You can trust me.
It's desynchropsychotic disorder. Green struggled with it too. Desynchro? What?
Probably our Icarite. Our mind has a limit.
It can only handle a certain number of traumas and reincarnations. Until it gives out.
I don't know if I can help you, to be honest, but I'll try. You just have to let me go, okay?
Getting awfully close. My hand isn't on the mouse right now.
What did Green say about Ouroboros?
About what?
About the snake and the date carved on the tree.
He was working on something he wanted to finish by then. He knew his mind was going. I didn't think that date was when he planned to kill himself. Oh, I should have known he'd try to drag us with him. Bastard. Please, put the gun down.
You can trust me. Drop it.
Please.
Try the path behind me. You have a chance to get through.
I mean, he's fucked either way,
Sarah
right?
will guide you. You'll just have to calm her down first.
Thank you.
Look down the barrel of a gun.
I could feel his breath on my neck. I should have felt fear or anger, but I just felt serene. Maybe because I was so fucking tired. First life, we really made it. The second was good too. The third never came. Still, we were lucky. Really lucky. I've been living a stolen, anguished life for a long time. And he was born from that pain.
Everything's all right.
Your time is long over.
Run!
Good
I'll
call.
get her anyway. I'll drag her into the abyss with you as the tool.
This guy's in his head, not anybody else's.
Wanna bet?
Down that poison. take a drop off the edge there, James. This is what Rachel did, right? So it's going to end like this. And then he's back on the beach and joined. Yeah. Now he can join Selma because he's not clinging onto his body anymore, right? Made it, Rachel. I had to take the long way around, but I got here in the end. Rachel! I mean, that was pretty fucking good, right? That was a pretty good game.
Hi, James. I know you won't pick up, but my psychologist says I need closure. She's pretty famous. She's alive thanks to you. And thanks to me, she hid here in the slums in the first days of the riots. Believe it or not, it was the safest here. It's pretty strange to look at myself. Pregnant and shocked by the poverty I'd spent my whole life in. I had a few desynchro attacks because of it, but I recovered. Fully recovered. I finally got my body back, and I finally have enough money to get Taylor out.
Hey.
I was worried if Taylor would still be herself after she was thawed out, but Selma's pretty sure that there's no symptoms until the first 100 years. Symptoms like what you've been struggling with. She tried to explain it to me, and I'm so sorry. For the record, you were the most difficult partner I've ever worked with, and no one else will ever come close. But thank you. You deserve peace. I really hope you found it.
That's, yeah. I like this game. I like this game a lot. And it's relatively short as well. Like, we did that in what, like two streams? 2-stream game? It's not bad. Like, I normally stream for about 3 hours at a time, so I think that's what, 6 hours? It's pretty cheap, to be fair, as well. Like, for the quality of the game, it's fantastic. But yeah, more like this, please, games industry. Please. Yeah, I think I might genuinely do another playthrough of that and see what happens if you, like, do certain other choices. Because basically, there was no like actual killer really. It was just Green losing his shit at the end of his days because he lived out his, you know, his life multiple times, and he was almost 1,000 years old, so couldn't take being transplanted into another body again, and just snapped. I mean, he did mark it on his calendar, and the character that you're playing as is going through the same thing. He's just not aware of it, because it doesn't start giving you the desynchronization bombs until the end of the game, really. But that's quite good. Like, considering like the last few games we played have been on a relatively similar vibe. So we've played this, The Excavation of Hobbs Barrow, which is a very similar subject matter, I guess. Also brilliant. If you haven't played Excavation of Hobbs Barrow, I highly recommend it. It is a point-and-click puzzle adventure game, kind of in the style of Monkey Island, but a lot more horror eldritch based. Also set in the north of England, so if you like English accents, one, thank you for being here, because there's many to pick from. I thank you for choosing mine. But yeah, like, genuinely really enjoying the more narrative choice based smaller games at the moment. So I think the next one I'm probably looking at is Disco Elysium, because I've heard a lot of good things about Disco Elysium. I think it's a much longer game, but I think we kind of need another longer game, because we did Alien Isolation, which is quite long, and then in between that we've done 2 relatively smaller ones. Actually 3 if you include Static Dread, but that was a demo, so I don't know if you count it. But no, top marks, fully recommend. If you haven't played this game and you haven't watched all of my playthrough, I highly suggest you go try it, because it's a lot of fun. And there are a lot of different choices you can make in this game, so I'm interested to see what happens if you do certain things. Like, we could have shot Sarah, and that entire last half of the game would be quite different, I think. So, give it a go yourself. Really good game. Fantastic little game. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to hit this button. I'm going to shift us over to the chill zone, where I am the size of a small building. Hello. See, I do have a lower body. Look, it's there. We can see it. Right, let's go and give us a looky-see at who we can raid, because we had 2 raiders over the course of that stream. Thank you very much to both of you, Sky and Ivy. Thank you very much. And thank you for anyone that's stuck around from those raids, and thank you for anyone that's just stuck around and lurked over the course of the stream. I have seen some similar names popping through. Let's see who we can go and give a little bit of love to, shall we? Who should we go and drop a love bomb on? Not like that. Let's see. Who's going? Who be going? I think hit me with some smaller streams, similar or smaller size, please, Twitch. It's being an ass and it's not letting me do my thing. You know what? Let's go and raid. Let's go raid. Let's go raid Ratman. We're gonna raid Ratman. They're playing Dishonored, so it's, you know, kind of similar vibe. So go give Ratman some love. I will be back here tomorrow at roughly the same time, between 8 and 11 PM Greenwich Mean Time, England. So yeah, if you'll like TF2, you'll like a bit of multiplayer action. It's probably a lot more light-hearted than this. Maybe see me getting a little bit nettled, a little bit salty. We'll see. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. But yeah, you'll take it easy. Give Ratman some love. They make great things. They're a really lovely person. Go give them some love. I will catch you tomorrow. Take it easy, all. Thank you. Bye.